How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode on the HuntCraft survival server. So we're up here by the main base, and well, we got a little wrench thrown into our plans. This wrench was thrown into our plans by Eureka, actually. So it's nothing bad. So I'll just show you what it is here. So he dropped this off. I'm not too sure when, but yeah, he doesn't have any inspirations for any ideas to build with the egg. But as soon as I saw it, I came up with something right away. So I'm super excited. This is going to be a really cool build. So what we're going to be doing is this is kind of our central community area. It's a little bit ugly right now. We built this fountain in the very first episode and haven't touched this area since. So what I would like to do is to kind of start developing this area a little bit. You can see I think we did this pretty early in the series. We put in this enchanting room and all that, and just kind of community enchanting room. Actually, it's my enchanting room, I guess, but I'm the only one that uses it, and I just kind of store all my lapis in here. But it really is, it's for anyone to use. And let's throw the helmet back on. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to tear down this hut, because there's no point to it anymore. So yeah, we're going to do that, and then we're going to start looking for an area to kind of build this museum. So, because I want this fairly centralized, because I don't want to be, I don't know, I want it to be obvious. Because I also don't want to intrude, because Eureka, I know he's moving his base, and I don't want to show anything, because I don't know when he's going to put his video out on it. But he's moved everything kind of, if you look, oh, it's direct, straight ahead and up on top of that hill. Oh, I can't, you might show a little bit of the bottom of it, but nothing too big. He's moving up there, but you can see he's got a lot of development in this area here. So I don't want to force him out of this area because, well, that's just not cool. But I love these plants. Oh, he's got a lot of animals. Wow. And he got a lot of these things. These are weird. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I don't want to force him out of this area. So I'm gonna try and take the community area and probably build the museum somewhere over in this corner. That's kind of my plan right now, is to have it over here, kind of right central, and then I'm gonna go on a creative world, which I rarely do, and build up an epic and big and massive design. And we have no sound. There we go. I always do that. I always turn off the sound and then forget to turn it back on when I start recording. But yeah, so I'm gonna go and plan out a nice big building with plenty of room to expand. I'm not too sure what's gonna be going in the server museum, but honestly, but it's worth, I mean, obviously the egg, but I'm not too sure what else there is. Maybe like our first beacon or something. I don't know. Stuff like that, I guess. And I'll just break this and see what I can pick up. Okay. Well, we don't need stone tools anymore. They're honestly just a waste. Other than that, yeah, I can throw this stuff in my storage system. I don't want that. So I'm going to get some materials together. Get that. Well, we'll get some. I'll start on the creative side of building. And we'll get something figured out, and I will see you guys back here in a little bit. Alright guys, so I picked up this spot for the museum. You can see it's kind of far away from the fountain, but I want to build something ridiculously, obnoxiously big. And I don't want to obstruct anything that's going to be going over there. And I think this is just a really good spot, so this was kind of my original idea, build the museum in here. But the design I came up with is, this is not where the entrance is going to be on one of the sides here, so I'm going to have to extend it out one way or another to put in the entrance. But what I realized when I was building it over here, I could do something really cool and extend it back onto this back area, and then make it kind of like a sewer system through here. So we're going to build up some like cobblestone walls, make sure it's all filled with water, and not really a sewer system, but like a, I don't know, an underground water passage. So that's my plan down there. So this is what I love about Minecraft. It's like you build something just kind of generic. Like it's just kind of, we're gonna build kind of a big box and add some other, work around like with windows and all that stuff. And now it's just become well, now this whole the thing that I thought was just gonna be the museum is now just gonna be the front entrance. So, and we'll probably have an entrance from both sides. So we're gonna probably work out a little pathway to get in here and bring up this level all the way to the water or something. And then do the same thing on that side, but mostly this will probably be the primary entrance. So I think it should be pretty cool. I might get working on the front wall, because I know this is going to take a while. So we might do a time lapse, we might not. I gotta go collect ton of resources. It's not even a joke or anything. This is gonna take so much. I don't know. Actually, maybe not, because I was kind of smart in the designing of it. So we will have to see. I will get to work on collecting the resources, and I will bring. Well, I guess either we'll do a time lapse, or I'll bring you guys in when I got this front wall built. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so as you saw in the time lapse, this is the front wall. So this took quite a lot of planning on the on my creative world server, or not server, just my creative world. And yeah, so it's a nice big window that says HuntCraft, and I thought this would be really cool to have at the front of the museum, just because, well, the server is the HuntCraft server, and these are kind of our colors, or well, I mean, kind of unofficial. We haven't, I don't know, I haven't talked to Eureka a lot about it, but I mean, when I was kind of coming up with the server design and all, and the logo and all that, these are the two colors I chose. So a dark red and dark green, just because I really like those two colors. But anyway, this is the front wall. So as you can see, it's kind of, I don't know. It doesn't look that good when there's nothing behind it, especially the green. The green really looks bad when there's nothing behind it, because especially let's go a little ways out. I don't know, I was really noticing it in my it's not so bad here, because it's not just completely green, but on the creative world, the green letters look almost like invisible, like there's nothing there, so you can't really see them. But as soon as we get something else behind there, like some kind of wall or something, those will pop out so nicely. So we can look forward to that eventually. We'll be building that later on. So like every other building we've done in this series or season, whatever you want to call it, we're going to be doing multiple episodes of it. So we're not going to build the whole museum in this first episode. We're not cutting it off here. We still got a lot. I still would like to get this whole front outer area built. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to do the interior probably 2 or 3 episodes from now. Just because this is I might have bitten off more than I can chew here, because this is really, I mean, compared to the size of just this front, this is just the front wall. This is nothing of the actual museum part yet. Most of the museum is going to be on the far side of that river down there. So, this is just the entrance. And it's already ridiculously big. And yeah, compared to anything else I've been, and I've got a little bit of lag spikes. I've still got the camera account running, so it's probably causing it. But yeah, compared to anything else I've built, this is massive, and this is going to be massive. I'm really hoping this is like a massive eyesore to the server. But I think it should be really cool. I can kind of mix into like a town hall type thing. I don't know. But we will have to see how it turns out. I'm also trying to figure out the entrances, because I really want the entrance to be here. But you can see what this extra bit right here is, because I have kind of like how I did on the buildings over there, because I really like the look of that. Just instead, I kind of switched around because I didn't want the same style of my base to be on a community building. So I put stone bricks on the outside and spruce on the inside, which looks really awesome. And I got some green windows, and it's all lit up, and it looks really good. So that's why these corners are so much. There's this extra little bit here, but I'm just not sure about the trail, or not the pathway. That's a better word. So we'll have to play around with it. I'll probably go And actually, what we should do now, we should build the, because we're not actually going to be. I want this to look good. I want you to go to the front and just see this massive epic window. You're not going to really see anything else inside of it. It's not meant to be this is the window into the museum. It's just meant to be this is the HuntCraft server, and using glass panes looks really cool because we can get some light coming out of it. So during the day it looks cool, and even at night it looks even better. This also means we have to go get a ton of glowstone. So we're gonna get building that wall. I got a really good design for it, so we'll put that in, and yeah, I'll bring you guys back in once I've got that the wall built in behind this. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I finished off the front wall pretty much completely. Still gotta put the roof and all that on, but this is how it looks. So I decided in my creative world I just put a flat stone brick wall in the background, and it didn't really look all that good because you really only got the glass. So what I decided to do here, and I don't want to get too close, actually it's going to ruin the effect anyway, but I put in stained clay behind, which I think looks really good. From a ways back it really makes it pop, makes it look kind of 3D too, which is really cool. And yeah, so I also threw in some jack-o'-lanterns on jack-o'-lanterns. I thought that was weird, and I gotta go in and clear those out. But I've got them on. Let's go over there and do that. But I've got them on the bottom as well as the top. And come on. And yeah, this just provides a really cool lighting effect. It should look even better now. I looked at it before apparently without all the top lighting, so it should look really cool now. Because it kind of it lights it up from the top and the bottom really nicely, and then there's kind of like it gets a little bit dark right in the center, which gives it this nice gradient. So I think it looks really awesome, and yeah, hopefully I'll be able to show you guys at night because that'll look the best. But that is the front wall done. So now what I'm gonna get working on is the side wall over here. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for it because I don't really like the design I came up with in the creative world. I want to make it, and you can see I gotta build something. I have to put something along here because I thought this was kind of my original inspiration. Is oh yeah, I'll put the words on both sides, and you'll be able to see it. And not thinking that it would be backwards like it is right here. So we're gonna make sure we cover this up. And yeah, so I gotta get going on that because well, I don't like the look of this at all right now. So I'm going to get going on that, and I'll bring you guys back in once I've got the front entrance ready. I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I finished off the front entrance here, as well as a little bit of the back wall and the far entrance. Well, I mean, they're both kind of entrances. But yeah, so I put a little bit of a different design in. I didn't want to just put doors in, because, I mean, you can see it on how we're doing our base over there. We're trying to avoid the use of doors as much as we can, because the doors are kind of ugly. Unless you can really incorporate them in nicely. So, and my voice is a little bit deep right now because actually it's 9 o'clock in the morning. I slept in a little bit late. But yeah, so my voice, I still got a little bit of morning voice, so my voice might sound a little bit deep. But this is kind of the main entrance. So what we're going to be doing, I'm still trying to figure out, I'm not too good with interiors. I'm okay with exteriors, I think, but interiors take a lot of work for me. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to try and put a roof on this thing. Now I have absolutely no plans for a roof. I got the back wall here. There's got a 10 wide gap here, which is where our bridge or whatever it's going to be is going to cross over. And I did not want to fall all the way down here. But yeah, so I'm going to try and figure out how to put a roof on. I might do a time lapse. Depends on what I come up for the roof, because it's a little bit, I don't know. It's a really weird shaped building, and I'm just not sure how I would effectively put a roof on it. So I guess I will play around with that, and I'll bring you guys in for maybe a time lapse, maybe some progress updates, and we'll just see how it goes. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so we'll get a little bit bigger view of this once we get out. I put the roof on, and it looks really good. Actually, I don't know, you can kind of see it up here. So I went with a triangle design, but what we're going to do first, I really want to put this window in because it's been kind of bothering me, and I want to get it in. So I decided for now we're not going to be we're not going to be crossing the river or anything. We're just going to go build a little retaining wall down there, and well, we're gonna leave this for now because there's not that much to put in the museum, and that was a fail. There's not that much we have to put in. Right now we only have the egg, And this building is already massive just for an egg. So we're not going to be putting that in just yet. But what we are going to be doing, falling down. What we are going to be doing is just we're going to have this back wall solid, and we're going to have basically all our little our exhibits on. I didn't make enough. Wow. We're going to have all our exhibits on this back wall, and they should be. I think it should look pretty good because it's just. I don't know. We don't need a massive place. Just I should have made this window red. Too bad. It's a little late for that now. I don't have too many resources, and I can't waste this much glass. So it'll just be green. So, and I can't remember. I think I did talk about it at the beginning of the episode why I have green and red everywhere. So yeah, let's get out and let's go get a good view of this building, especially at night. It looks really good at night. Actually, I don't know. I haven't seen it with the pointed roof on top, but we might have to work on lighting on the roof on the top part where the stone bricks start again. Around all the corners, there's lots of jack-o'-lanterns, and it all looks really good. But I think I also kind of want to put like the words museum or something in there. But we'll have to see what happens. Let's go get it from a different view. Let's go get it from the clubhouse up there. Let's see. Fastest way. Yeah, we'll go to the bridge. There's this little land bridge right down in the bottom there that I've been using quite a bit to get back and forth between my base and the museum, and it works. It's working pretty good. It's a little bit of annoying because you got it's a little bit of parkour, but nothing too bad. So yeah, it's not a big eyesore from my base, which is good. I'll have to go later. I'll go check it out from Eureka's base and make sure it's not blocking his view of anything too bad. Well, I mean, it's a little bit late for that. If it is, yeah, I should have thought about that. Oh well, hopefully he doesn't mind having the museum there. I should have talked to him. Oh well, now I'm kind of worried about that. But is that spider still following me? It's really, I hate the sound of spiders. So we still gotta work on this place more. But yeah, that doesn't look too bad. It actually looks. I like the look of it better from up here. And you can notice on the back how the wall. how we made it all bumpy on the back. I think makes the roof look a lot better and makes the overall thing look a lot better. But that doesn't really work in the front where we have the word HuntCraft across because it's flat, it doesn't. And if you use glass panes on anything but a flat. Like a linear pattern, it doesn't really look that good. So like, we got it all bumpy and wavy. It wouldn't look as good. We could try it, but I don't think it would look good or look as good as it does. So we're gonna leave it how it is. And yeah, so that is the exterior of the museum finished. Next episode, we're gonna definitely be doing the interior. If I can think of anything else that I really want to add to the museum, like if we want to end up making it into like a town hall or something too, then we'll put that in. Maybe then we'll add the area in behind. But for now, this is the museum. Now, I think this is probably one of my favorite builds now. I probably could have done a little bit more because the roof is the pointed part on the roof, like past the dark oak, I don't think it looks that good. I'm not that impressed with it. But everything from basically the dark oak down on the outside, I think looks amazing. It took a lot of, I don't know. I'm not the most creative when it comes to Minecraft. I like square and linear things and make things very simple. But I mean, I don't know. I think I almost like the back wall as much as I like the front wall, which is kind of sad. But I mean, just the way the back wall just kind of molds around. I think it looks cool. And even though we have uneven, we have 3 there, 2, and then massive green. It works. It just kind of works, and then the lighting in the corners and everything just kind of works. I gotta get some brown carpets to put on top of the jack-o'-lanterns on the roof, but other than that, the exterior is done, and I think it looks pretty good. Maybe if I can think of some way to make the top look better, we'll do that. But for now, this is the exterior. So yeah, like I said, this is all we're gonna do this episode. Next time, we will be doing the inside, adding. Well, the first exhibit, obviously, we're gonna build is the egg, and that's probably gonna get the biggest exhibit because that's. Defeating the Ender Dragon is just awesome. So that's what we'll be doing next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one.